I'm Brian Host. I'm an educator down at Inaburra School down in Menai in the Sutherland Shire. I'm a Stage 3 teacher who is very passionate about using technology in appropriate ways to maximise both teaching and learning in the classroom. I've been using SWIVL now for close to 2 years. I first saw it at a conference and I saw the potential of it, and then I was able to get a trial unit, had the trial unit for a period of time, and suddenly others started seeing the benefits of it, so the school ended up purchasing within sort of a period of a month of having the trial unit, purchasing three others. We now have, I think, about 4 or 5 SWIVLs on site that the school are using. Teachers use them in a variety of different ways. I use it regularly for my own analysis of my lessons. I also use it to flip my learning. So I record a short mini lesson and then give access to the students within that same 40-minute lesson to that video. So often the students will go back and revise what was said in that mini lesson to help guide their activities that they're doing. I know of other teachers who are using it to, as part of an analysis of student work. I've also done that, so had it track a student or have it sit in the environment of our learning centre and literally focus on a group of students so we can see what those students are doing during a lesson or during a time where it's independent working time. So the learning centre that I teach in is a 350 square metre classroom. There's 6 teachers who simultaneously are working in that environment, and there's 114 students. So groupings interchange from home groups in the morning through to maths groups, literacy groups, and we change for HSIE and science as well. So on a day, I could have a variety of different groups that I'm teaching with. I'll also have students who are away. So the value of SWIVL is I can record my lesson and then they've got access to that lesson beyond school. So once they either get home, they can go on and watch the video, or if they're sick, they can still get access to the video. It has also the ability to live stream. So there has been some students that, for example, when they've been overseas, I've been able to live stream the lesson so that they're still learning, still going on with their learning without them having to physically be on site. I was the first teacher to bring SWIVL into school. Initially, a lot of the other teachers were a little bit sceptical about the potential. Like with any other new technology, they stood back and watched. However, what I ended up doing is teaming up with one other teacher and just starting with that one person. And there was the snowball effect. Once I started working with that person, another person I started working with, and they started also working with. So there's now about 6 teachers who are regularly using the SWIVLs in their classroom, and there's more now after a 2-year period that are wanting to do it. The benefits of using the SWIVL from a teacher perspective is the analysis you can do on your own lesson. You're able to replay the video of what happened in your lesson. You're able to see what you are doing as an educator. But if you've got other additional cameras operational, you can see what students are doing as well. So it allows you to analyse those things that you can't see when you're in the moment of teaching. From a student perspective, it gives you access to videos that your teacher has done. It's still your teacher's voice that is being communicated, that you can either replay or, if you're away, get access to, so that you've got that ability to still be connected to your classroom and in your own speed watch those videos. From a teacher's perspective, I've very much changed the way I teach. I've gone from taking a significant amount of time to do a lesson, explicit teacher lesson, to cutting that down to a period of between 5 and 8 minutes. So I give the students a bite-sized chunk. They go away and practice, do the activity, they come back, I give another mini lesson, They go back, do another bite-sized chunk, and then I do a conclusion to the lesson which summarises what's happening. So giving those bite-sized chunks of learning allows the students to stay engaged. When previously, that longer period of time, I would see the students switching off, but because I had the content that I had to cover or wanted to cover, I sort of just went for it, knowing that there were students sitting in front of me that were feeling disengaged.